into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And today on the hill, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And a pitch. Outside low, and we're underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swing and a ground ball. De La Cruz on the run, sends it over to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Second baseman, Alex.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Let's go, Hunter.
And there's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's downstairs. And the count now even up. Right-hander kicks, deals, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Third
and it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Devers.
Outside, and that's ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1. Runner, yes,
there goes the runner. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fairchild settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fourth, first baseman Tristan.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and it's 1-1. Durant, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, getting the nod in this one, Garrett Crochet. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. There's a strike. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second. Shortstop.
Here's the lineup for the Reds.
De La Cruz.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Matt McClain, the next to hit. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Two outs. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there safely. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Tyler Stevenson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Boy, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And foul ball. Man at second. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back.
Leading
Here's Trevor Story.
Shortstop.
You talk
Trevor
about elite
Story.
defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Green back to work.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range. And close holes that, are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Upstairs. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. That one fouled off.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 7th, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
No, he beat it. He beat it.
No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge.
One ball,
Ball 1.
one strike.
Man on second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner takes off. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show.
See it.
here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Stuart Fairchild. And that misses. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
1-2.
Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now, Spencer Steer. That one outside, and that's ball one. And that one fouled off. And a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand and agree. Yeah, hero, come on.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch misses.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Makes the grab, and there's one away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That one missed. On the ground, right side to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Zips it to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's Gavin Lux.
Designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
As the lefty gets to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That misses. Now 2-0. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control,
Batting ninth,
autopilot,
left
just
fielder,
dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look
Hayes.
like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
ball.
That's a real
One
nice
strike.
cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Friedel in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
No.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
2 down, nobody on. On a line out towards center. Rafaela makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for the
with
Red
Chris
Sox,
Singleton,
third
and
baseman,
set to lead off the
Rafael
4th,
Devers.
Rafael Devers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Devers, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a strike to Devers. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And first offering is fouled off. That one in triple digits.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 1 with a single so far. They say you win.
0-1.
Casas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Off the mark there. 1-1. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. And the Red Sox lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz.
Shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Corrals it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And the batter now, Matt McClain, doubled his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Stevenson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Foul ball there. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds nothing. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Green back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Wong in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting, center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. First offering in the dirt.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fairchild sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the right fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Stuart Fairchild.
Fought off foul. And that is out of play. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
For the Reds, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
So digging in, Spencer Steer struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That clips a corner. Not even close there. 2-1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
In the air, right side, Abreu. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer.
Here's the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. Just missed.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Jarren Duran. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Fastball is outside. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And that just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Moll up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santiago, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Duran leads off second with nobody out. Outside with a breaking ball. Runner on the go again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 2-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Hunter Green done for the day, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
Brent
the Reds,
Suter into the game.
number 31.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. On the corner for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Friedel snags it, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman Tristan Casas.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out there to center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
2 on, 1 out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And misses inside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that one wrapped foul. Two on, 1 out. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first, and Story is out.
Now batting, designated hitter Masataka Yoshida.
So 2 down now, and here is Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 2. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now batting, right fielder Wilyer
So
Abreu.
bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No strike.
Red Sox by 2. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Two outs. Out to short. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
2 outs. Bases full. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. Nasty pitch right there. Strike 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, De La Cruz. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Gavin Lux. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hayes stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Friedel in the box again. Takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Reds.
turn things over to the righty,
Number
Tony
64.
Santillan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela.
And that's in for a strike. Santillan, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-1. That's down and in. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on
left
the
fielder,
inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Duran now in the box.
No
Comes
ball.
up empty
1
with a
strike.
swing there. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. That's in there, and that is strike 1. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. And that's in the dirt. And they'll do it again. Up the middle. Over to first. Out. And they get Bregman for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Slayton. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Headed towards the corner. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
So up next, Matt McClain. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brennan Bernardino, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Chapman getting cranked up as well. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with one gone. At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. This one in the dirt. McLean stands at first with one out. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The tying run at the plate. In the air out to center. And it falls. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 3-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, one out. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
1-0.
In the dirt. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low, ball 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
So the tying run at second, just missing there. And it's a full count.
That's a really good take.
Red Sox leading it by 2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Justin Slate will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Brennan Bernardino takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
No
time.
ball. One strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner that got him doubled off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Mole.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Rafael Devers. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff
Now
man
batting
comes up,
first
gets into
baseman,
scoring
Tristan
position. Now,
Thomas.
there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 8th. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Your Story now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No,
that misses the zone. And 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Center field. Friedel sizing this one up. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Liam Hendricks, the closer, is getting loose. Chapman, the lefty, warming up as well. And that one is downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses. 2-2. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in.
That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
There's a strike. So now 1-2.
Ooh, Baya.
One ball.
You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that is downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right down to shoot, and the count 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. Chapman now 1-run game, stays alive.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
One down, base is empty. Just misses there. Ellie De La Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Substitution now at first base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Jake Fraley. One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Step off, throw to first. Fraley dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
In this situation, you're pretty eager to try to get that runner up to second base in the scoring position. A lot of good things can happen from there, but clearly not able to get back to first on the pickoff. Nice job by the pitcher.
That one inside. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is down low. Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. That one out to right. Abreu. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies. Give it all you got. Give it all you got.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Now
Emilio
pitching for the
Pagan.
Reds.
Pretty tight game, so
Number
they're looking for
15.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for Boston,
Stepping in,
right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Movement in the bullpen, Graham Ashcraft, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Barlow warming up as well. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That misses,
2-1.
and a count 2-1. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Catcher coming out
Up
to
next
check
for
on
the
him. It
Red
looked
Sox,
like it got him on his back
catcher
leg.
Wong.
So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Connor Wong will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar
And now the center
Rafaela.
fielder, Cedar Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's fouled away. And there's a ball.
1-2.
In the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. High of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Now pitching
I can't
for
imagine
Boston,
any save is an easy
number
one.
31.
You're holding a small lead on the
Liam
scoreboard,
Hendricks.
and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Really important at bat coming up now.
With the tying run and scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds, splits the plate, 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One strike away. Struck him out of the foul tip. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.